Hey everyone, welcome to your moon reading. Today we're going to be looking at the moon in Capricorn. We are currently heading into the waning gibbous moon in Capricorn, starting around, let's see, May 18th and finishing up on May 20th. But as you guys know, we're looking at energies, so energies are just here. It's not like, hey, this is the end of it, so no more moon and Capricorn energies. No, the energies are in the soup, in the collective, and it's hitting each of us in different ways, okay? I do want to point out that the guide said to mention the word refinancing. So for somebody here or for the collective, refinancing may be something that's happening. Also, I got the word obsession is what's happening. Then the whole deck fell and they showed me the card Scorpio, which I kind of knew, duh. So scorpionic energies are still in the air. Basically, it's still affecting some of us. Now, for some of you, you may still be reeling or feeling the effects of that scorpionic energy for many reasons. But one of the reasons that is being highlighted is that you may have taken some action steps during that emotionally sensitive time, in other words, knee-jerk reactions, that have created situations that you now have to wade through. So I've said it once and I'll say it again. Please be mindful whenever these water energies are in the air, especially when it's the moon stuff, like water in Pisces, water in Cancer, moon in Pisces, moon in Cancer, moon in Scorpio. When these energies are in the air, it's always nice to slip out of that active action mode and slip a little bit into the more passive observation mode, because this is when actions are they get a little bit of an extra projectile added towards it because we're so emotionally riled up. Okay, so anyway, these are the energies that are kind of still in the air. Of course, we have Sagittarius energy that's still in the air as well. We're coming out of the moon in Sag. And I just laid some of these cards here for you guys in case you wanted to learn a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit because I love these cards. They have some keywords there. So as you know, Capricorn, its ruling planet is Saturn. God bless, okay? Now, Capricorn energies are here, but I have to tell you, I'm feeling a little bit of a subdued energy that's coming in along with this moon in Capricorn. I also wanted to point out that the Gemini card wanted to come out as well. So if you guys follow me, you know that I'm not a trained astrologer. I'm an intuitive reader, and so I pick up on the energies. And so if we have any astrologers out there, maybe you can add to some conversation somewhere. I don't know. Or maybe you'll understand more about where these energies are coming from, what's happening. And you guys know I do like to shout out my girl, the One Woman Show on Instagram, one period show, because she's the astrologer here. But our whenever we talk and we talk about the energies that are in the air, because she's also very intuitive, so she's an intuitive astrologer. The energies are, you know, she's like, oh yeah, this is what's going on in the stars according to these charts and these transits. So please do check in with her channel if you're interested in looking at the astrological transits, and hopefully you can get a natal chart reading, because then you can also step it up a bit and look at how the astrological transits are hitting your natal chart. Okay, so anyway, so Gemini, energies of Gemini are in the air. The way that they are being translated, this energy is being translated to me, is that it's, oh, look at my throat. Yeah, you see? Yeah, Gemini. Damn you, Gemini. Gemini does rule communication, right? So that's a little bit of a nod. But I was also going to say that there may be some indecision in the air. Now, you may be feeling indecisive right now, and that's, well, understandable. It's par for the course, because you're also being asked to settle down and to make a decision. I can feel all your Gemini placements inside of you, like, no. Or even scarier, like, all right, I'll do this until I don't want to anymore. Then boom, decision done, right? So the point is that it's reflecting this mutability, if you will, but it's more like this decision, this flip-flopping kind of energy. It's like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Imagine you're standing here and you've got these two paths ahead of you. So there's a little bit of, they're also calling in energies of integrity to navigate that. We're seeing the scales here as well. We, meaning me and my guides, because clearly there are no scales here, but we're seeing it energetically. So they're reminding you at this time to make sure that any action steps that you take, any decisions that you make, take into consideration the effects. And I'm talking about the big K, karmic effects that you will be putting into action. All right, so as much as you may be playing around with certain decisions right now, playing with the ideas, that's that energy, that Gemini energy, playing around with how to move forward, you're being encouraged, if that sounds like you right now, you're being encouraged to be mindful that your decisions include the well-being of other people. So be mindful of the time that you're taking to come to whatever decisions are necessary. Be mindful of the way that you're doing it. Don't be flippant and playful when you need to be serious and grounded and respecting of the needs of others, right? Especially their emotional needs. This is not to say that you're responsible for someone's emotions, but this is talking about you being responsible for being a healthy and contributing member of a team or a community. And so sometimes that requires us to watch our words, to watch the way that we go about doing things. It also requires us to be mindful of the time frame within which we're making these decisions and taking actions. And it also requires us to think from a higher perspective about our actions and how those actions precipitate down and affect people that are involved, whether that involvement is in your face or a little bit more towards the periphery and down the line. So during this time, you're, to sum it up, being asked to be mindful when it comes to making a decision about what it is that you need to do moving forward, and also how you go about doing it, because you, well, include other people. I personally do not know any Geminis, if they don't have any dampening placements, I don't know any Geminis who can exist without people. They're so social. So just know that there are people involved. Okay, it's almost like I want to say that's the crazy Scorpio. Holy crap. Okay, sorry, it's no offense to Scorps people around here, but I was going to say that's the crazy Gemini, the Gemini with no social circle. They're like turning in on themselves because they're like talking to themselves, and they're made for two, right? But did you notice how the guide said that's the crazy Scorpio? And now they take out the word crazy. Okay, whatever. They're like, that's a Scorpio, Jonelle. We never said crazy. You ended your sentence when we began ours, and right, we love you, Scorps. God bless. But listen, some of you guys. Don't worry, I have a placement in Scorpio, and I'm so attracted to Scorpio, guys. Oh, what is my problem? Come back for another video on this. 3 hours. Anyway, obsession. And I don't mean the perfume, okay? Notice how the energy changed. Now, it's not, like this anymore, because we're talking about Gemini. Now we're here with Scorpio. Obsession. Obsession. It's almost so dramatic, like touch your face, your lip. Obsession. I've got you. All right, so these energies, what do we do with this? Scorpio, you're vibing this energy, and I'm not necessarily talking to those who have Scorpio placements or who, I'm sun sign Scorpio. No, I'm just talking about the energy in the air. But of course, if you've got these placements, right, these are active places in your chart, then you may resonate with this. But a lot of Scorpionic energy here right now, the way I'm feeling into it intuitively, feels very Piscean. I almost want to pull you down a little bit. Get out of your head. Get out of the clouds and pull you down. It's like the benign Scorpio kind of feeling, not implying that Scorpio is the opposite of benign, malignant. I'm not saying that, but it's like, when we think about Scorpio and Piscean energy, it's like Piscean is over here, Scorpio's over here. They over here. And Cancer, what are you doing, Cancer? Love you, Cancer. Somewhere over here. Don't worry, I have a North Node in Cancer, so I'm in there too somewhere. So don't worry. I've got all these placements. Don't worry. Yeah, so Scorpio's kind of like retreating. We get it because the energy, we're shifting into Moon in Capricorn, but there's a little bit of a benign, like, okay. So some of you may find, regardless of your placements, regardless of your signs, right? You may find that you are trying to back out of a situation that you realize isn't worth your time. It isn't worth your effort, your involvement, because when scorpionic energies get a hold of you, that's investigation. That's, whoosh, I'm going straight in. I'm going in. I want to find out the details. Where were you on the night of the 15th with the candlestick and with who? And you are not getting out of there until you answer those questions. And you might get shanked. God bless. God bless. So the energy is letting up here. Okay? That energy may have manifested for you as you being that person acting that way, or you being on the receiving end of that kind of investigatory, that kind of analytic, that kind of zoom in, that kind of get underneath the rug, that kind of let me put this white glove on and check for dust on the radiator kind of energy. So you may have felt that you were under a microscope of some sort. Either way, that energy is starting to move out now. So it's becoming benign is what I'm saying. So maybe a lot of you guys, yeah, this was also, yes, that's right, also around the full moon and the lunar eclipse that we just had recently. So you know that scorpionic energy was at play. So if you found yourself, for example, por ejemplo, tatoeba, right, underneath the microscope at work, you will find now that energy is lifting up. You feel like you can move about the cabin a little bit now, and I would say yes, you can, because even if you are still being watched or investigated or analyzed or assessed by some body governing or an individual body, I feel that they would be less likely at this time to give you a pinch, to write you up, to whatever. It's kind of like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing. I'll let them go. I have other things to focus on. So the eye, not the eye of Sauron, no one wants that eye, but the eye is lifting and moving away off of you. This doesn't mean to go willy-nilly and go back to sloughing. I've never said that word out loud, but I know how to spell it and I know what it means and I've seen it written. Cool, right? It doesn't mean that you can just go back to loafing about, but just so you know, that's letting up. So anyway, let's talk about Capricorn. I'm feeling, let's tap into that. The Capricorn moon here, energetically speaking, there is a dynamic of feeling debilitated is what I'm getting, and a Capricorn in debilitation mode. Ooh, now a wonderful astrologer may be able to jump in right now and say what other adjacent astrological bodies or what energies in the field are causing this sense of what I'm picking up as a debilitation for Capricorn. It could be because something is acting upon that energy and it's collectively feeling this way, or it could be that I'm picking up on the energies of you, the viewer, and maybe your placement in whatever houses your Capricorn is, or just whatever Saturn placements or whatever is undergoing something, and you're experiencing that this way, right? Because you, my lovely viewers, are the are what is directing the flow of this reading, because we were serving you, okay? Now, just as I said that, they showed me the contract. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. And so yes, so I'm feeling that you, the viewer, may be experiencing a little bit of a flagging energy, a little bit of a debilitated energy. You may actually feel sluggish. You may drag your feet about things, and we know, Caps, this is not the energy of a Capricorn in its, like, let me go get it energy. This is, so the question is, what's causing you to feel this way? Some of you are going through some mental fatigue. I feel that it may be related to some family members for some of you, right? Again, you don't have to have Capricorn placements in order to vibe with the energy here, but just letting you know. Some of you may be having that. You're also having some confusion. We don't want to have a Capricorn energy which is very direct and knowing what to do. Look at the Magician energy, just ready to get started. We don't want that kind of energy being diffused by uncertainty and not knowing what to do. So during this time, look at the heartbreak, God bless you. During this time, you're invited to regroup. Bring yourself back together. Remember why you are the boss, okay? You're the boss. Literally, this Capricorn energy is the boss. It's the authority. It's the father. It's the, so you're the boss for reasons. Look to your skills. Look to your abilities. Look at the, come on, boss energy. King of Swords. But it's like this King of Swords, who's usually like, my decision, is feeling so emasculated right now. So you, the viewer, may really be finding that in certain areas of your life where you should be moving forward because it's areas of your expertise, maybe your finances, you're just good at, your interpersonal relationships, you're good at, your education, you're good at, your management of self, you're good at, especially if you have some Virgo on placements I'm getting for some of you here. But right now you're feeling you're second guessing your ability at this time in that area of your life. Don't worry about it. It's just temporary. I have to be honest, part of it is to test you. I do feel examination, assessment energies in the air. So this tells me that a lot of you who are viewing may actually have moments in your soul chart right now where you have been being tested. Because we all have assessment times in our chart, right? So don't worry. Think about Capricorns going into an exam. They're either, we all know these are overachieving co-workers, classmates, our bosses. These are the ones who either they always go in looking like they know they're right. Like, I know this. You guys do you guys were playing around all this time while I was getting my work done. I'm gonna come in, do the hell out of this exam and get out, and that's it. And they may not actually have that confidence on the inside, or they may, because that energy could either be like totally overblown ego or totally masking insecurity, but overblown egos are usually the same thing anyway. But here at this time, I'm really feeling that debilitation, like you're really second guessing yourself. Do I still have it? So some of you who may be trying to start something new in your life may even have been shoved into by spirit, pushed into a new direction, compliments of the eclipse that we just had, move into a new direction of expression. Maybe they want you to open a business. Maybe they want you to go back to school. Maybe they want you to try something new. You're questioning yourself right now. But Caps, again, you don't have to have Capricorn placements, but I'm saying the Capricorn energy, remember who you are. You're the boss, okay? You're the boss. Look at that 8 of Pentacles. That's work. Damn it, you rule the 10th house. It's career. Get in there. Wake up. So during this time, regardless of your signs, if you are experiencing second guessing, especially in areas in your life where you are usually very airtight, you're very good at it. Remember, Mercury is in retrograde right now, so I feel that some of you are second guessing yourself because you're making a lot of mistakes. Hey, you know what that is. It's a retrograde. Give yourself a break, okay? This too shall pass, said God, okay? Spirit is saying, get it together. Remember who you are. You put in the work. You've put in the work. So, stiff back. I know that doesn't look like a back, I know, but this is the Celtic Tarot. Check it out. Put in that back. Get on your throne as you are. Look at how you're represented by 2 kings here. And receive. So, fake it till you make it is the energy of this time. Look at this. Page of Wands, but anytime this card comes out when I use this deck, look at that uncertainty. The Wands should be like, we're doing this. Look at it. It's falling right on top of Capricorn. We're doing this. But look how she's second guessing. Like, are we doing this? Wait, who's we? Who am I? Wait, who are you? Okay, this energy needs to... Look at the moon. Look at the tower. Of course, yeah. So you're feeling it. You're feeling the burn of uncertainty. You're feeling debilitated. Maybe some achievements have been called into question. Maybe you're making mistakes. Mercury retrograde. Maybe you're feeling low self-worth. Maybe you're dealing with family issues. Whatever is bringing you to your knees and making you question yourself, Capricorn. I'm getting the word salon. That's for somebody. So salon. There's a salon energy here. Whatever it is that is getting you, the billy goat, the sea goat. I'm like, why am I getting a billy goat? The sea goat, which is the top half of a goat. You know how they have that little goatee? Goatee. It's like something is pulling at your goatee and controlling you. Let it go. relax. The energy is going to pass through. Now, you notice this Four of Cups here? It's almost like you don't want to make any moves until you're sure. Now, let's talk about that. Usually when you don't know what to do, sometimes it's usually good not to do anything, right? To wait until you feel more at ease with yourself, because it allows for a firmer stepping out. You know, is it better to step out on shaky legs, or better to wait, regroup, and wait for a better time and then step out on a firm foundation? It really depends on you, and it depends on the timing that you have available to you. It depends on the urgency of what it is that you have to do. Whatever it is, I'm seeing this energy here of not wanting to move forward. It could also be manifesting that Four of Cups as not wanting to take any of the offers that have been placed on your table at this time. Maybe you don't feel right about that job offer. Maybe you don't feel right about that invitation to collaborate. Maybe you don't feel right about that new roommate lease that's coming up for you, and you're like, do I want to? We're friends, but can we do this? You know, whatever it is, maybe you are having an experience of not really feeling so confident in that. And my suggestion to you would be to introduce, that's right, Cancerian energies. Why? Because the Cancerian energies are pretty much opposite to the Capricorn energies, but the thing we don't want to focus on here is opposite. We want to focus more on complementary. So think self-care. Think focus on grounding the self in comfort. Comfort yourself. You know, here you are sitting in this indecision. Sorry, I'm just laughing about something else. And go ahead and wrap a blanket around yourself. Yeah, you're waiting until you have an idea, but go ahead and order that pizza or that burger. Oh my God, I want a burger. Oh my God, you guys. My guide said yesterday, why don't we get Indian tomorrow? And I was like, yes. Thank you for reminding me of that, guys. That's it. I'm delivering. I'm ordering to myself, not for you. God bless. Ordering delivery today. Why don't you also allow yourself to regroup? It's okay, Mr., Mrs. Energetic Capricorn in the mix. It's okay, all of you, under this curtain of Capricorn energy. It's okay to not feel okay. Okay? You don't have to have every hair in place. You don't have to have every decision made and every decision weighed in about how it's going to affect everybody and their future generations down the line. That's totally Capricornian stuff. And so here you are, you find yourself under this Capricorn moon, regardless of your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, your whatever, all your natal placements. Regardless of that, you may find yourself like, what do? I don't want to move because I'm so unsure. Have a seat. Kick your feet up. Watch something comforting. Get a load off. Have a laugh. Go out to eat with a friend. Wear that cute sweater in the house that you like that has 3 holes in it, but nobody knows, right? And who cares? Let things fall. I do feel that there are some things falling, but I am here to tell you that if you're watching this video and you come to it with fear that there's some situation in your life that is going to lead to a full obliteration of something, whether it's your reputation, whether it's a business you're owning, whether it's your job, whatever, I do not see that as being the case. I see this being more in terms of a reorientation of whatever that thing is. So you're not going to lose the job. It's going to shift. It's going to change. Things are going to be refined. You're going to be asked to do new duties. You're going to be asked to whatever. This also, for example, I just used a job as an example, but let's talk about ideology. Your ideology is not going to be completely dashed and thrown away. Now you have to start all over again. This could be simply about you tweaking the way you're approaching something so that you can better express yourself, better complement, COMPLEMENT, complement the energies that are coming in for you. So this is kind of like you're catching you, whoever you are, in the middle of a result of a course correction. You've had a course correction, duh, we know that, and now it's you're just letting the energy settle. You're feeling a little bit like, what do I do here? What do I, 24 minutes, 44 seconds, all those 2s, all those 4s, right? It's stability. that's coming in for you. And sometimes between stable and stable, you've got unstable. Maybe the chasm isn't so great. Maybe it's just a matter of a few days. Maybe it's just waiting for a signature to be done. But there's always that little moment of instability. And if you know Capricorns, or people who embody Capricorn energy, you know that they don't like that. They don't like it. Okay? And so if this is you and you're just having these feelings, please understand it's temporary. Chill out, self-care, rent a movie. I have 2 movies rented on Amazon Prime, but when do I have the time to watch any of them? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I'll get it together. All right? And it's your time to move towards the Cancerian, soothing, motherly, I gotcha. Don't worry, I gotcha, buddy energy, so that you can be held within the beautiful chrysalis and just feel, okay? And then when it's time, you'll know when it's time, because you'll be like, oh, time to get to work. That's how it goes. All right. So thank you so much to everybody on the call, including our guides and our angels and all of us. So if you'd like to have a personal reading, or if you'd like to have an energy healing session with me, that one's live via Zoom. Or if you'd like mentoring, I have some packages, go ahead and check my Etsy link, and I will chat with you there. Okay. Otherwise, God bless you. Mwah. Hang in there. Bye. Oh, excuse me. Medical energies. I just had to say that. They literally just showed me the caduceus. Medical energies coming in for some of you here. Now, the question is, how's that coming in for you? Some of you, it may, our first thought is like, oh no, am I going to need to go to the doctor? For some of you, you're being pushed into a career that's related to medicine, whether it's obliquely or straight on in. Some of you are going to require some medical, I'm hearing replacements. So if that's you, you'll understand what that means. Maybe you have to get something replaced within the field, within your body. Oh, could also be your energetic field, of course. We are energy workers. So anyway, you'll know if that's you. And if that's you, hit me up for the intuitive counseling. That's the Zoom. I need to rename that so people understand that. But God bless you guys anyway. Chat later. Bye.